See, now watch this. Watch Logan's reaction. Anyone who would understand why George feels the way that he does at this moment, anyone. I obviously would have had I watched this episode before this. Of course he's going to blow up, dude. Look at what you did to this guy. Sexual assault, my balls, dude. That is not why he got up at all, okay? You understand why he's so mad, and then watch Logan.
He is clocked out.
Yeah, I know.
George has been under a
Oh, you don't know why he's clocked out? You guys just laughed in his face when Bobby humiliated him after he poured his soul out, okay? Now watch Logan's face when George gets up. Watch Mike. Mike gets it because Mike's a good dude.
Tremendous amount of abuse. No, stop, George. I want you over here with me. George, I want you over here with me. Chase him down. Go.
So like everyone except Logan gets it. Bobby is like, no, dude, I'm joking. It's a joke. I'm just joking. I'm joking. This whole thing's a joke. I'm joking. Mike is like, stop him. Logan's all, jeez. I just don't understand people at all. I guess he's just being super unprofessional. You psycho. All right, another rough day for Logan Paul on the internet. Logan Paul has another former employee and friend who came out to talk about what it's like to deal with Logan Paul and doesn't really paint a very good picture, you know? Like every time that there is any kind of thing where I'm like, all right, maybe there's a way to look at this from Logan's point of view, it's like it just gets blown up instantly. It's just so consistent every single time. So he has another guy who came out and talked about what he was getting paid to work for Logan. And like Logan, this guy was making so crazy. The guy was making $1,000 a month. And Logan at the time, this dude's living on the ground, like has a mattress on the ground. And he's working for $1,000 a month. And Logan had just made $3 million in 3 days on his Shopify. He's like, hey man, check this out, dude. Look at how much money I made. He's like, here's $3 million. Check it, dude. You like that? Hey, you like that $3 million, dog? Hey, how much money you got, dude? I gave you $1,000 this month. Hey, what's that compared to like, I don't know, what's the percentage? Like 1,000 to 3 million. Bitch, suck it. Anyway, so he sucks, but I'll show you guys that. Also, Ryan Garcia went hard in the paint at Logan Paul, making fun of Nina again. And Prime, and Jesus, man, it's just, he went off. It's really funny. But the big meat of this story that we're going to go through today, I'm not even sure if I should do this in the same video. I have definitive proof about why George really walked off of that set, and it ain't because Bobby was sexually assaulting him. That's just not true. That's not why he did it. I understand why he says that that's what happened. That's not what happened, dude. That is definitely not what happened. I'm going to show you what really, I mean, maybe it contributed to it, but what really happened is very, very clear. And I'm going to show you the video. It's, in my opinion, it's worse, like for Bobby, you know, not, you know, like Logan and them that weren't really like that involved in this thing. This really was Bobby. And when I watched it, I'm like, damn, that is really fucked up, you know? So I'll show you guys that. All right, so let's start with the Ryan Garcia stuff. Now I'm gonna put it to you like this. If you think that Logan Paul is a mean man who deserves all of the videos that I do about him, not just because of the Dylan Dennis stuff, but because he might actually be a legitimate narcissistic psychopath, then why don't you subscribe to this channel and like this video? And that would help me out, and it would also send a powerful message to Logan. If you like the video, that'd be amazing. If you subscribe, that's even better. I appreciate you guys. All right, so bottom line, here you go. So Mike says, you ever feel like you're losing your fucking mind? And Ryan's like, oh, drinking that Prime probably fucked you up. And then and then he goes, I drank Prime and then I tested positive for Ostarine. That is so funny, dude. He is so sneaky funny, man. He is so sneaky funny. And then he's like, no retweets. He's like, no retweets, really? He's like, that's like, hang on. That got only 95 retweets. Got 95 after that. This one should have got, as a matter of fact, I'll go ahead and I'll repost that. It's hilarious. Anyway, so then he says, Logan Paul had sex with R. Kelly, allegedly. And then this girl goes, it's true, I was there. Dude, people love fucking with Logan, dude. It's so funny. It's because the guy has he has no integrity. He is a narcissist. I realize I make fun of people who call people narcissists, but Logan is an actual example of a real narcissist. Like that's the thing. Okay. So let me actually just take a pause right here. You know how I always say, hey guys, when you see someone in the comments who's constantly calling people a narcissist, that says way more about them than it does about the creator, because what it's actually code for is person who's commenting is a no confidence nerdo that's all, oh, I hate this creator because he's too confident. He's a narcissist. And I'm like, you don't know what the fuck a narcissist is, you fucking nerd. Okay. Narcissist does not mean confident person. That's not what that means. Okay. If you go look up what it means and what the traits of a narcissist are, one of the main ones is no good long-term relationships. Like, they destroy every single relationship. Okay. That is like rule number one of actual narcissists, is they destroy all their relationships, have a really hard time keeping good relationships. That's why when people are like, Jesse, you're a narcissist, I'm like, the fucking evidence for that is literally zero. I have no problems with anyone. No one. Like, not one person who has ever been in my life do I have a problem with anymore. I'm friends with every person I've ever known. Not a narcissist. Maybe a loudmouth fucking asshole, but definitely not a narcissist. Logan, on the other hand, you know, all he has is a string of bodies behind him. People he used to be friends with that he's not friends with anymore. That's it. All broken relationships. That's a real narcissist. A person who literally cannot put themselves in the position of other people or understand where they're coming from or care if they're unhappy. You know what I mean? Anyway, so Logan Paul takes showers with the elite. It's hilarious. And then he says, Logan Paul getting back shots by his girl. That's crazy. I got the video, allegedly. He's just fucking with him, dude. And then, oh, damn. He went there, dude. He went there. He said, he's going to cry in the car. Leo had her. It's over. Objection, Your Honor. So, like, this right here is just hilarious, because if you watch the Schultz interview when he had Logan on, he did not like that. When they fucked with him about her banging Leo, like, he did not like that at all. You know, like, I'm going to be totally straight with you. I would laugh about that. Like, if you know, they were like, dude, that's pretty gangster to have him on her resume. I'd be like if it was Gabi, I'd be like, I know, dude. Look at that. She had Leo, and then she's like somehow I'm banging her, and she's like, this'll do nice. It's like, fuck, all right. I guess I got game like that, dude, man. You know, I would just make a joke out of it. You know, I would make a joke out of it. Logan tried, did not like that. But at the same time, Nina did bang Leo, and I bet he worked her over something mean. So then Ryan's like, if we shave Logan's beard, it would destroy their stupid marriage. Let's go. So they're like, she's like, here's her with this dude with a beard. Here's Logan. And then here's her with oh man. Oh God, it's just hilarious, dude. She's got body karate though. Who the hell is this guy? Who's this ass clown? You know, I need penis inside of me. Y'all, some wussies, bro, talking shit. It's war. Fuck him. Fired George for speaking about Jesus. Let's go. Mike just resigned from Impaulsive. You are big enough to get away from that stupid patriot-looking ass bitch. I think he meant patriot-looking ass bitch. It is true, dude. Mike could totally resign if he wanted to and start his own show and do really well. As a matter of fact, hey, Mike, you want to do a show, dude? I got a lot more talent for podcasting than Logan, dude. That's just an objective fact. I have more talent than anybody you could partner with, except maybe... Nope. Anyone. Offers on the table, guy. I like you. I think Mike Matchik is... I'll learn how to say your last name, too. I promise. I really will. I'll learn how to pronounce your last name if we do a show together. Anyway, so that's probably enough here. There's not a lot here. But let's move over to Logan's old friend blowing him up and calling him a narcissistic fucking psycho. Let's go. All right, let's jump into this thing. There's a few videos of this that we're going to get into like for context. All right, so let's start here. This is the tone of the show. It's important to understand the tone of the show because... Here's the deal. The stuff about like the assault, you know, like the sexual assault, it's a big stretch because he's joking around. However, the real reason that George walked up the podcast is way worse than how he, you know, made it sound because he doesn't want to make himself look like a complete and total pussy. Because what really happened was he got his feelings hurt. He got his feelings hurt bad. And the reason why I say it's worse is because it was like sociopathic what they did to him. Okay, what they did to George was like psycho on that show. That's why Mike knew it. And Mike instantly was like, nope, go get him, because Mike knows. Mike's an actually like emotionally intelligent person. You have Bobby, who's like, I don't even know what to make of that guy, to be honest with you, dude. He's like, I don't want to say anything too negative. I don't understand him. He's like a big baby. He's like a 51-year-old baby that makes people feel uncomfortable on purpose. It's whatever. I don't know. And Logan is a narcissistic psycho. Okay. So let's watch some of this for context and then we'll discuss.
You're racist? Can a white person be racist
Bro.
in joking manner?
Yeah, let me tell you something right now.
And Bobby, by the way, I pulled this off of Sensitive Society. Like he got all these clips. So I'm literally just going to stop at the end of each of the segments that he chose, talk, and then I'll go to the next one.
Oh, dude.
No one even laughed. You guys both didn't laugh at my joke.
Because because it's a genuine question. It's a
The
genuine
reason why you didn't laugh because I didn't give you consent yet. But what I'm about to say, you're gonna love it. Okay? Can I touch it here?
Absolutely.
Okay.
So this is the first time.
See, so they're like they're joking around, right? Like this is how Bobby does it. It's like this whole thing is like a funny joke that everyone is in on. The part about like him touching his leg, you know, putting his junk in his hand, all that stuff. This is what Bobby does. Let's continue.
Feel that you and I are gonna be best buds or what?
100%. You threw me in an armbar. And
Exactly.
then you throat punched Mike.
I throw punch you,
rendering him unconscious.
Yeah, and you fell on the ground, and I almost took advantage of your body, did I not?
And
I remember.
That's what's pulling. He beat you guys back up and then looked at me and goes, I like your people.
Okay, so we're all in good spirits here. Bobby's a jokester, Bobby's a prankster, and if you need more examples of that, okay, like I just watched this and Too Lazy put together some stuff of Bobby like on these shows. This is insane, like how Bobby behaves on these shows. Like, look at this, okay?
Can we talk about what is it with the Addison Improv guys with
The comedians at Addison Improv, I don't know
love
what
you.
it is.
No, you're
Oh, it's like in the
a little sneak
neck.
attack, you know? Ask me, please.
Are
Can I
there-
touch your legs? Because they're so nice.
Are there,
Don't touch mine.
Are there comedians?
Wow, bumpy. Real
Bro, she said, don't touch mine. He touched them anyway and went bumpy. I don't know how old this is. Seriously, imagine if someone else did that, dude. Like, imagine if someone else pulled this
I
shit.
didn't shave
Yeah,
because I didn't.
wow.
I wanted to keep you off.
You're on television, please.
no
Shave your
one
legs.
is.
Okay, or like or this one is nuts, man.
First, here's another one of his morning talk show.
I love it. I lived in Europe for a while. That's how we kiss.
Yeah,
that's how we kiss.
Did he lick
Fine. I don't have the bird flu. Do it again. What am I? What? Where are you going?
Do not
Where are you
kiss
going?
my
All right,
ankle,
okay,
my
okay,
ankle
bad.
bone.
My bad.
She's literally running away from him, okay? So like this is how Bobby does these shows. Like he, you know, it's like a joke, obviously. He's doing the same thing he always does on these shows. This is all
And I've been fucking. You want to smell my dick?
One of us in this room will.
Yeah. Smell my dick because I have no cologne.
Mike literally raised his hand. He volunteered, dude. Mike's like, I'll do it. That's funny, dude. So this is the first thing where Mike's like, dude, he's throwing his junk in my face, yada, yada. And again, I just want to reiterate, the seating arrangement is a big part of the problem, right?
Here, but I spray the fuck on my dick.
Why?
Maybe, Mike, you want to smell?
I would.
No, you are. No, you are.
No question.
I'm not gonna pull it out. I'm gonna just do the underwear.
Question.
It would be him. It would be George.
Yeah, George.
Never mind.
Yeah. Dude, just smell.
No. You can't spray your dick with cologne.
Why?
Because if you end up getting oral sex, they're gonna taste the cologne.
Yeah, also, if you put cologne inside of a girl's vagina, it also irritates it. Jesus fucking rookies. Who doesn't know that shit? You spray around it.
Gotta go under to the gooch, and everyone knows that.
He's got an answer.
No, I have an
I mean, dude, you can put it on your lower stomach too, you fucking weirdos. What's wrong with your lower stomach? Like, what's wrong with like, you think a girl can't smell cologne that's fucking 4 inches from their face if you put it on your stomach, you weirdos?
The side
Is that
gooch.
Yeah, right.
Weirdos. That's a weird fucking angle. Just put it on your stomach, you fucking weirdos.
Like
That's side gooch.
Yeah, I mean,
Yeah.
but it can't be too heavy either. All right.
Oh my God.
Smell his dick.
Oh shit, his ass is out.
Look at the tattoo.
All the money and,
got a tattoo.
and you're
It's-
using fruit.
I feel like you got that in prison.
Yeah, I did.
Dude, I just got the biggest boner for some reason.
Smell this part. Smell this part. No, smell. You gotta smell
I
it.
just wafted, bro.
Dude,
Just wafted.
Dude, this is not gay. It's podcasting. It's for entertainment.
It's
And if-
material.
And in improv, you never disagree. You always agree.
yes and.
Because
Yes and.
yes and you ruin the fucking moment if you don't do it. So you're gonna fucking smell my dick, and it's not gay.
It's material, George.
Yeah. So here. I have to grab your head.
No. It smells good. It smells good.
No, smell it.
He's right. It smells like.
Okay, so you guys get the point. Like this is what was going on like the assault. Like this is what it was like the whole time. This is what it was like, right? And later the tone changes, right? Like where they actually start seriously breaking George's balls. I'll show you what I mean.
You have an urge to do the dick sucking when you were older.
No.
Does the,
you know what? It all makes sense to me.
Thank you.
Yeah, it all makes sense.
Well, in his defense, some girls hate sucking dick too. Like they don't like or anybody who likes sucking dick.
What does that have
don't
to do
like
with anything?
Yeah, well, that's nothing. That's a
just
that's
saying
a
something.
piece of information.
No, I think that doesn't mean
No, that's a piece of fucking information.
Whoa, hold
that
on.
You shouldn't have fucking said this now.
First of all,
you ruined the flow of everything, dude.
really did, George.
What the fuck?
You're fully around when you're talking to
Okay, go ahead,
me.
George.
And second of all, no, there's gay guys like, I don't like sucking dick. It's not a gay thing. Some people just don't like sucking dick. Now turn around and know the wisdom I gave you.
Whoa.
Yes, I know.
There you go. See, that's how you got to play it. Also, I forgot to mention, during the clip where Bobby is forcing his junk into George's face, this is a simple one, okay? If you're trying to, if you don't like it and you're trying to reestablish your I'm not the pussy in the room, this is simple. You grab the back and then you pretend to uppercut his balls, okay? That's how you, I mean, it sounds fucking ridiculous, but that's like, if someone's like a white belt, they're just learning jujitsu, that's like, here's what the guard is, Here's guard. It's like, if someone's forcing themselves on you, you grab them and you forcefully pretend like you're going to hurt them, and then they laugh and they put them on the defensive. This is not rocket science, okay? You can keep that in mind. You have to laugh, though, because they have to know you're not serious. You're joking around, but also, don't fuck with me, because I'll fuck with you back. It's simple, okay? Anyway, so let's continue on, because this, at the end of the day, this is where it gets, this is where he walked off. This is the one, but I want to see how this builds up. All right, so check this out.
Wild topics today, dude.
We are-
We've been
we
fucking
just-
racism towards it. We're grabbing each other's cocks. Here's my question, dude.
I want to say something, and I want to watch my words, but to me, it's like no one in this room has been insulted. We're having fun. We live in a day and age where there's millions of podcasts people can listen to, so they can pick and choose. And as a comedian, and I've been in this business since 1995, everything we've done right now makes me laugh. If I watch this as a voyeur or a listener, I'd be like, oh, that was really funny and crazy and weird. And if you're offended by it, you can listen to Morning Joe or some political one, or you know what I mean, or this.
All right, so Bobby's just stating we're just out here having fun, whatever, in case. So this is where things change, all right? So listen to this, and this is why George actually walked off.
There was a time after Mad TV in my career where Hollywood didn't want to fuck
And I just want to stress, this is super fucked up, dude. This is I really think this is worse than how this was presented.
with me, and I couldn't really get anything going. And it looked like it was over for me in terms of maybe not get a day job. I mean, I could play smaller comedy clubs and still make a living, right? But it just felt like that had all passed, right? And now in my life, I feel like I have it back, right? There's a lot of things happening. I'm super busy, and and people are fucking with me again. But I've asked myself this question: was I happier then, or am I happier now?
This sounds like a conversation.
Right. So, point being is he's taking the conversation to it's serious. It's like a serious conversation, right? People are fucking with me again. But he's keeping it still, even though he's saying a thing that sounds kind of deep, he's still kind of keeping it light. Which was I happier at? I just want to put in perspective, it's not like George got fucking just railroaded for absolutely no reason, because he went Bobby's just look, man, I had it, then I lost it, then I have it. It's I don't know, when was I the happiest, right? When was I the happiest? And at this point, George has not been talking because they fucked with him so bad throughout this thing. They cut some of it out. I actually didn't show you guys some of it. I could show you a couple of these things that whatever, but just take my word for it. Okay, they were fucking with George. He was the guy they were stealing on, and he wasn't very good at kind of pushing back on him. But bottom line, he hadn't been talking. Bobby goes, which was I happier at? And then Mike, who is very emotionally intelligent, is trying to include George, is like, hey, George, what do you think about this? And George is like, he goes into fucking outer space. But at the same time, if someone does that, I mean, you can just watch it.
I always ask myself lately, where was I happier? And I don't know. I could have been happier then.
Interesting. Really interesting.
To get it to George, because I know that's an incredibly hard seat to sit in when you want to ask questions. I'm going to throw this to you.
I told you Mike is very emotionally intelligent. I'm serious about me and him doing a show, dude. You and me would work real well. 50-50, Mike. I'm not going to sun you, dude. Not going to sun you. And I'm good at making money, dude.
George has always claimed that some of his days flipping burgers at Five Guys prior to all this shit were some of his simple and happiest days. And so it's a good question. I want to ask George, what did you want to throw something out?
Well, yeah, actually, I don't really talk about it because I don't like to waste people's time. I'm very collective. So if I have an issue that's deep in my soul or whatever I'm dealing with, I'll go to people like my mom and dad, honestly, because they knew my whole life. They know my decision making. I'll go to my friends if I know I could get a good answer out of them. But if I know it's just going to be like, oh, no, I just made the room uncomfortable. But for 2 years of my life recently was the hardest years of my life. I gained 40 pounds of weight. I was really, honestly, if I was not Christian, I'd probably be suicidal. And it was really, really bad. I never told anybody about it.
Bobby just went like this. Because Bobby, again, as we're going to see, is going to be super disrespectful about this. But in fairness, Bobby just said, I don't know which one I was happier at. And this is where George took it.
And it was pissing me off because it was the most exciting years of my life. I was getting everything I've ever dreamt about. Money was no longer an issue. Not that it ever was even. Like, I just couldn't understand why I got everything that I've ever prayed for, but yet I was so unbelievably depressed. And I never let anybody know because I was always the guy who tried to make people laugh. But once I fixed my focus, everything changed.
Yeah.
When I was at Five Guys, I make that reference because I remember I do evaluate a lot of things and reflect. And when I was at Five Guys, it was simpler. It was me with my friends. I'm so sorry. It was.
Your touches are very
aggressive.
hard and aggressive.
I'm so sorry.
Even that little poke, it's like my body shuddered.
Yeah, like bottom line. Okay. So Bobby's about to shit on him super fucking hard.
Your vibe, or you know what I mean? But just don't do it again.
Okay, I won't.
You beat him up.
Yeah.
But I reflected on that, and when I figured out what it was.
You can already tell George is pissed, dude. He's already pissed because Bobby's been breaking his balls the whole time. He opened the door for him to be serious. He starts being serious, and Bobby's already being disrespectful about it. So let's continue.
That I'm holding on to things that I shouldn't be holding on to. For example,
like
my
what?
career, my finances, my position in life. And when I realized that once you let it go and just really enjoy the moment and the journey of it and not be so scared of like, where am I going to be in 2 years from now? What am I going to be doing if this doesn't happen?
Because it's not real.
I'm
future is
stressing
not
about,
real.
That's a fact. I'm going to pause right there. Tell everybody that. Future, not real. Even to the point where you're looking at your bills, you don't know how you're going to pay them. I mean, listen, like you have to plan for the future, but at the same time, if it's like, oh my God, if this happens, then that, like get that shit out of your brain, dude. That's just not helpful. You should only be thinking optimistic thoughts and then driving towards the outcome that you want. Now, again, you also have to keep in mind that George has been quiet for like 20 minutes because he didn't feel comfortable talking. They finally platform him, and then this is how they do him, dude.
A mirage. And for me to like, dude, like I didn't even know I was going to be with my best friends doing a podcast where, and I don't mean this in a cocky way, but like, dude, this put me on a very strong map and it made a lot of my avenues blow up. So I'm very
like
blessed, but I didn't know I was going to be here. So
it's like that's, you know? It was just a long monologue.
He was just waiting.
Let me just say something. I loved what you were saying. It was just very long.
That's usually me.
Yeah.
That's usually.
But you know, I got what you're saying. And
Right there, George is fucking mad now.
you really inspired me, George. Can I say something?
Comedians suck.
No.
I hate comedians.
No, I want to say something.
Sebastian sucked, left me on red.
Yeah.
You
Can I-
suck. First of all, don't touch me.
Yeah.
Do not
Okay,
touch
my
me.
bad, my bad.
Thank you.
He's legit mad there. He's legit mad. It's not about the sexual assault, dude. He is fucking mad because of what Bobby just did to him right there. Every other narrative about why he walked off is not true. This is why he walked off.
All right. But yeah, we just need writers to edit that down.
See? I'm telling you right now, that right there and the continued, behavior like this is why he walked off. Do not listen to anybody. I don't care what anybody says. This is why he walked off. Don't listen to anyone. Like, there's this sexual assault thing is not true. This right here, how disrespectful they were to him when he told that story, that's why he walked. Let's continue and get to where he actually walks off because it's pretty gnarly.
Like, if we had a staff of writers, they'd be like, yeah, we'll cut that. But
I'm sorry.
essentially, it was a really good monologue.
Usually when I do my comedy, I don't have writers in the room. I actually write my own stuff.
Okay, I can tell.
Okay, even if you're like,
That's pretty funny, dude. All right, so let's get to the part where he actually walks off. And bottom line, sexual assault is not why this happened.
Had it all, buddy.
Yo,
you had it all. You took
what?
the AK-47
Yeah.
and blew your fucking brains out.
You know what's so funny about this?
What?
I hope so.
In my sweet, like, friendly way,
Yeah.
I thought I was doing such a good thing by lobbing the ball over there.
yeah,
And
yeah.
I just wish.
You know what? I should have caught it. When you lobbied the ball, I should have caught it and then like just thrown it back or something. No, but that was very good.
It was good.
I want-
the point is there. For sure.
Yeah.
I mean, you can just tell he's done. He
so
threw those
pissed,
keys.
dude.
He's not laughing. He's reaching his breaking point.
Yeah.
And I will not be surprised if he later on says, I was seconds away from punching Bobby Lee.
100%. He wanted to light Bobby up. I think he left because he's like, I'm going to hurt this fucking dude if I don't.
Because I could see how he could come across as obnoxious, annoying.
I think you're good looking.
I am.
I think you're good looking.
I'm sexy as fuck.
I agree. I totally agree. Especially, bro, because I was just going on Google here.
Yeah.
When you have the kind of beanie and just the mustache look, you have some looks that I'm like, damn, Bobby Lee's like you look edgy here, dude.
Yeah, I'm pure edge. That's pure edge, dude. Right? Let me say something right now, dude.
I take it back. You're hot as fuck, especially here, Bobby. Especially,
Yeah, dude. Fuck, that's fucking hot, bro.
bro, because
Look,
your confidence is
Dude,
unmatched, and
unmatched.
that'll bring you to the 10.
Right.
Yep.
I look like
Look at where George is sitting, dude. Okay, this is not just him on the outside. Like, Bobby cut him deep with that whole thing, and George was already pissed. Bobby came. He was so disrespectful, given that George actually was trying to be really serious. Okay, look at where he's sitting, and then they're gonna break his balls one last time, and George cannot take it. He's like, "That's it, dude. I'm either going to attack Bobby Lee or I'm gonna walk off. Walking off is the better option. That is what's going to happen right here."
somebody drew me. Right? I look like I'm animated. And if you're into that, what's so funny, man? Bro, your look, dude, I don't even want to get into your look, dude. Okay?
Wait, why'd you break up with the?
You're like if Oscar Isaac ate everything. If Oscar Isaac just ate everything, like in Dune, he ate all the sand, you would look like him. You don't look good either. Fuck you, Mike. George.
Why do you keep bringing me up?
I'm tired of this fucking guy, his fucking sneaky laughs.
I think he's tired of himself, bro. He gets a little further back every time I look.
He was
George,
supporting.
scoot up.
He was supporting your joke by laughing.
Oh, he
And
was?
you
Oh, my bad. I attacked you for no
tried to
reason.
assault him.
Let's go back a reel. Now we're doing real.
Yes.
Let's go back to the real, okay? There are certain...
He is clocked out.
Yeah,
Oh, he's-
I know.
George has been under a tremendous amount of abuse.
No,
No, stop, George. I want you over here with me. George, I want you over here with me. Chase him down.
And look at that, dude. Look at Logan when he gets off. Now, after I've watched this whole thing, now, I can't believe I'd never watched this. It makes perfect sense why Logan looks like this when he gets up. Like, he just looks down at the ground, right? He's just looking like Mike is like, whoa, stop him, because Mike actually understands people and understands they just literally eviscerated George. It has nothing to do with sexual assault or him putting his balls in his face. Like, George poured his heart out and they shit on it, dude. They humiliated him. Logan is sitting there like, oh God, he's walking off because he doesn't understand people. He doesn't get it. Like, he does not understand why that happened. Mike, of course, understands exactly why he got up. Bobby is like playing a role or whatever. Bobby's a fucking asshole in this episode. But Logan doesn't understand because he's a fucking narcissistic psychopath. Anyway, that is what we got for the day. Subscribe to the channel. Ring the bell. Bye-bye.